How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel, True Savage, representing True Savage Gaming and the Sci-Fi Society. And I just wanted to, after at least more than a year, I wanted to make update video on what I would have coming out towards the end and the middle of this year. And I don't even know where to start because I'm not really into really making pre-recorded videos like this, whether it's updates or reviews or figure reviews and all that. That's just not my thing anymore. I'm more focused on just video discussions and video game content. But I don't know, man. It's been a while. Let me see, where can I start? Well, if anybody who is consistent with my channel, um, I've got a lot of physical issues, a lot of health issues going on, and mostly physically, and they physically take a toll on me and mentally. Sometimes I just don't have any drive to do anything, because I don't think it's loss of interest. It's just when you have so many other things going on in your life, not just rather it's negative, physical issues, health issues, stuff like that. It's when you do something for so long and you do it and you do it and you do it, and to me it loses its flavor kind of. And having the issues doesn't help. But I just, for me, I'll just put it this way as an update, since I haven't done a video like this. I'm the type of person that I constantly have to have multiple sources of stimulation. As with my channel, I talk about science fiction, I talk about Godzilla, Marvel, basic other comic book characters, some horror. I've been shifting more towards drama, and I guess for me it's just I don't know how to put it, man. As far as Godzilla and anything related to science fiction, Godzilla's always gonna be my main man. He's always gonna be my hero. He's always gonna be the first character that I connected to as a child growing up, and till this day, obviously, if you guys see the background. I just feel very overstimulated with a lot of, not just Godzilla, but with a lot of other things. And I haven't been, aside from uploading video game content, it's very easy to just upload the content the way I do it, and just upload it and not have to always be on social media. I'm not on Facebook a lot, hardly never on Instagram. And that's by choice, because I've just been focusing more on enjoying things for myself. And I'm not saying that I'll ever stop making content, especially about Godzilla or anything I love, Marvel, science fiction, sci-fi, horror, drama, especially now that with the Consensus Crew. I have to constantly have different avenues of stimulation, and I guess that's what I'm aiming for. And then the fact that I have a lot of physical issues going on, I still remain active. I just got an injection in my neck yesterday, so I got to take a few days. But as much as I feel like total dog shit, I'm still doing things, and me as a person, a true warrior at heart and mind, I can't just stay at home all day, you know, just being miserable or hating the world or being a troll. Like that's something I just can't do, and there are days where I just can't do nothing. I don't have the energy to do anything. I don't, and then the days I feel good, I just go out and do whatever hell I can. But it's like I guess we all change, and me, I've just been changing, and now that my group is so much smaller, I've been able to breathe a lot more, and I can concentrate more on what I like to do, especially with me putting out at least once or twice a month the video discussions with the guys with Jedi Granville and Film Fanatic, and then adding Alberto, Alzilla, and Hoserman X, my primo. So it's just I don't know, man. People are just, you change. I've been doing this for so long that you know I changed up a lot of my routine, and then having to also take care of myself a lot more and take care of my priorities. And I'm almost done paying off my car. Finally, I'm almost done paying off my new Chromebook laptop, paying off my bike, still paying bills. It's crazy, man, and how everything has been going up. Like everything has just been. I don't eat out really a lot. Some family just came over this past weekend. We actually cooked more food than actually gone out. My niece took my mother to the BTS concert that happened here in El Paso. So, and just like maybe not a restart or like a reset, but more just of adapting. I constantly keep evolving, but my channel is really not something I take seriously, and everybody, how many people have already told, that I already people know that, who really follow me or who really watch my stuff, that I don't, I don't take my channel seriously. It's just more of it's a way of just, keeping connected to, consensus in the Sci-Fi Society. And, the Sci-Fi Society, I've made a lot of drastic changes. Mostly a whole new group. It's just Film Fanatic, Jedi Granville, and Alberto Alzilla, that are still, a part of it. And it's changes is for me. It's nothing new. I adapt so much to change, and I really just want to keep what I'm doing, but keep it just minimal. And I'll do something that I really enjoy. Maybe I'll talk about it, but I'm more about just being physically out there, like going out to the park and walking and going out there and touching the sand, and not being cooped up all the time. It's just not me. And I've been really focusing more on what I got coming up in the future, as far as rebuilding my emergency savings. This will be the last year that I travel, at least for another 2 years, because I have to rebuild so much of the things. I got some properties lined up that I'll be moving out. Don't know when. I don't have a time frame for that, but I already have everything pretty much already bought. I already have all my furniture that I need. I already have everything that I would actually that's necessary to, once I get my apartment. I'll have everything. I have everything ready. Cars, Ami's almost paid off finally. It's just there's so many other things that I'm focusing on other than being on a channel, and I'm taking pretty much this month off because I'm going to be hitting out and seeing my nephew and my sister, her family, in Dallas. And as far as any other content I'll be putting out, there's some I'll probably still be doing next month, or maybe at the end of this month, hopefully how I feel. I want to get um, War of the Monsters, aka Gamma vs. Barugan, up and running, and I want to see if I can get Zilla on there also. And I want to do a solo video discussion with Dephone Fanatic on, I'll let him know when he watches this. I want to either do either Return of the Dragon or Enter the Dragon. Talking about the legendary Sifu, Bruce Lee, and I have some other films lined up. I just got done with video gaming, playing Cyberpunk 2077, which I didn't even realize came out in 2022, and I just recently finished my first playthrough, and that's an amazing game, man. Like, it's like, wow, like, what was I missing? Like, what was I like? I mean, I loved that game, and then when I saw the Netflix animated series Cyberpunk Edge Runners, like, wow, man, like that really, like, kind of jump started my love for the cyberpunk genre. And I added some other movies, hopefully, that I can do before the end of this year, which is one of the first ones, which is Blade Runner, and other films that I want to add, and then bringing back Godzilla. I'm thinking probably All Monsters Attack or Godzilla's Revenge. Get that one out of the way. A lot of people, it's not the best film, man, but to me, I connected to it, so we'll see. And then gotta do Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, which I'm not a huge Mechagodzilla fan, but it has my boy Anguirus on there, and of course Godzilla himself. And that's ending the Showa era, and then I want to jump into the Heisei, and Heisei Return of Godzilla. That's that I got to see who I want to get with that one. Or get who I want to see. I want to make a discussion with that one. And there's so much other things, man. So many other movies: Beastmaster, The Wraith, The Fast and the Furious, The Saint. There's other movies I want to talk about, but I don't like to be like how I used to be and just try to rush into everything, because I've already put out so much content for my limit. Like, at least I've put out since the beginning of the year, and I need a little bit of break. I need a little bit of a break, at least a month, and then I'm gonna start physical therapy for my vestibular neuritis once I get back from Dallas. And there's so much stuff I have on my plate, and one thing I want to make clear is I'm always going to be true to who I am. I'm always going to keep it fucking 100. I'm always going to keep it 100. Always going to be raw, true, real. I'm all of that. Anybody who truly knows me knows I'm all of that. And I'm going to focus on myself, and I'm going to be selfish. I have to go back to being selfish. And it's time to start, especially now when I cannot afford to just not pay attention to what I go through, and it's not fun. There's days where I can't do anything, and there's days where I can do everything, and then there's days where I feel total dog shit, and there's days where I'm freaking tired. So tired, man, where you don't want to. I can't do anything. I have to make myself do stuff, and that's just the warrior mentality that I have, that I possess, and that's what keeps me going. And I have, this past few years, learned more patience and become a better person. But there's times in my life that it's been multiple occasions in my life where I've had to fucking be a fucking total true savage, and I'm not ashamed of it. That's just, sometimes I gotta be that way. And keeping my radius of friends and my circles even smaller. It's got even smaller, and I like it that way. I breathe easier. I don't have to feel like when somebody, like when you're not, when to me, the way I'm gonna be straight, always fucking true, savage, raw and real. Something I just think in my mind when I realize that when you're not, when somebody's not getting what they want from you, it's like, it's, yeah, they see you differently, I guess. And this has happened with even family members. So it's like, that's why that's why I've gone back to that mentality of being selfish. Just being selfish and thinking of myself and those closest to me, my family. I said, Oe and D, and like I just, there's change happens whether people like it or not. We have to change and constantly evolve and adapt. And I guess also, since I haven't done an update in fucking almost 2 years, that I can finally just say my piece, and not say my piece literally because people already know me, but just try to speak my mind, especially for the past 2024 only did one. In 2025 I didn't do one single update. So and even if people watch my channel or not, if I have my true fans or whatever, I don't even care about that, man. Like, if you watch my channel, cool, thank you, I really appreciate it, man. I'm not about all of that, man. I'm not about clicks. I'm not about validation. I just do this because sometimes I get bored and I just do it. And then the real fun is doing the video discussions with the guys, man, with Jedi and Film and Godzilla, and the new people in the group. I got to get some of the other people in the True Savage group chat, see if they want to jump on, talk about stuff. I already talked to Primo about doing a video discussion on Super Mario Brothers, and where it all started for me, Nintendo, and going really retro, man, because we all know, a lot of us know, Hollywood ain't putting out shit. Netflix is putting out better movies and series than TV is. So it's like, there's so many different things, man. But I guess I just wanted to just say what I've been feeling, man, what I've been going through, and it sucks, man. Vestibular neuritis, we call it a fibromyalgia, spinal stenosis, trigeminal neuralgia, like arthritis in my entire spine. It's like, fuck, it sucks, man. It sucks. And I've put my body through hell. I've put my body through the grinder. I've been active my entire life. I have ADHD, so I was off the walls, and I had to put myself in sports, and I've always been an active person. I've been a fighter my whole life. It's like since the cradle, when I was born. It's like, and it's not me trying to be cocky. It's not me trying to be, it's just me being me, being sure of myself, confident in myself. And I'm not an overconfident person. I'm just a person who says it the way it is. And I'm not that person that can just sit at home all fucking day playing video games 15, 16, 17 hours a day, hating the world, being a troll, or complaining about woe is me and fuck my life. And I can't do that. Like especially people who go through physical issues, or people who go through chronic physical ailments. Like I can't do that. Like I can't. And I know people who don't even have chronic illnesses, and they do that shit. And it's fuck them. Fuck that shit. I can't do that. That's not me, man. That's not me. And the days when I'm feeling the lowest, or the days that I feel so fucking horrible, those are the days that I literally take myself out of bed. And it's that true sense of the warrior aspect, the warrior mindset. And I cannot I cannot. There's days where I'm fucking, yeah. There's days where I'm out. That's it. But there's also the days where when I know I'm gonna feel good, I'm gonna take advantage of that day, and it doesn't have to be a part of social media. It doesn't have to be about even about YouTube. It's just when your life changes, you have to change with it and adapt with it, and that's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm just focusing mostly just on video games. And video games for me has been more of a release. Of course, like I said, when I talk with the guys and we have discussions, that's also great. We love that. I love that connection. And then video gaming has just been, it's been been a great way for me to get my mind off of stuff and a release, man. And even going back to the retro gaming, that's why I've been doing it for so long now, and that's the main focus. But another thing I'll add on that. One thing I realized that with the PlayStation 5, it's amazing because I can connect directly to YouTube and just upload either live gameplay or pre-recorded gameplay, and that's beautiful. But with my Xbox Series X, that I have to do everything manually. So what I started to realize is that I'm not going to be uploading I'm not going to be doing content on every single game I play, because it's a lot of tedious work. And no, I enjoy what I do, but I can honestly say I don't really love content creating anymore. It's a great hobby, but I don't love it. Video games I love, Godzilla I love, movies I love. I don't collect anymore, but that's also something I really love. All of my acquisitions and my collectibles I have, but I don't love being a content creator. I just don't. And that's why I just want to focus more on, if I want to play a great video game just like Cyberpunk. Here's the example. With Cyberpunk, I do not want to have to upload, especially through Xbox Series X. I do not want to play for an hour and a half, and then freaking constantly do the same thing over and over. Like for a playthrough, I put in, for this past 2 months, I put in about 70 hours of gameplay, and that's about maybe an hour, sometimes depending on what I put out. I play those games, or I play that much individually, and then I wait like a week, maybe not a week, but like a few days, and then I just use my flash drive, and then I upload it, and I try to do it in one shot. And sometimes it's tedious shit. I don't like that shit. Like I don't like that. So. And for me, it feels like I'm not enjoying it the way I should. Like having to, it's already letting me know it's already been an hour. Okay, boom, gotta stop, take a break, go eat, do something, and then wait a day, do it again. Oh, your hours, like that for me got totally fucking annoying, man. And that's why I said no. So I did it with the PlayStation when I had Rise of the Ronin, because I was able to go do the live streaming, right? Play about 2 hours, 3 hours. When you're into something, you're gonna play it for more than 2 hours. And me, when I was playing Cyberpunk, I was like, holy shit. I go do all of my exercise, my daily routine, clean, wash, go to the store, do everything okay. And I come home, and usually I never play that long. I'll play about maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and then okay, that's it, that's a wrap. And then I don't upload it right away. I'll wait like a day or two when I accumulate gameplay, and then I just upload it, and I shoot it all in one. But with Cyberpunk, I tried it at first, like no, because you're into a game so much that you don't want to get distracted. You don't want to be like, oh, okay. So I said, fuck this. I'm gonna do my 70 hours of gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox. And I said, okay, I'm not gonna be uploading this shit, whatever. No. So what I did, I just uploaded parts that I liked, and I uploaded my finale, which was bare bones, but it was also a like first ending. It was my first playthrough at the end, which was the star ending, and I just did that. Like I just said, okay, I'm gonna record it. I don't know how it's gonna play out, so I did it, and damn, it was wow. And that's just the one. That was just the star ending. There's multiple endings, and I said I don't know if I can go through another. I can't. I don't know if I can do. I don't think I can do another 60, 70 hours gameplay, and do it again. Like I can't. I can't do that. I can't. That's just I gotta keep active, do my thing. And even if I didn't, I have to be like, I have to literally be like, shit. Okay, if I don't play a video game for a certain amount of time, I'm gonna start forgetting how shit works. Man, you get older, especially me, an ex-fighter. So, you gotta reestablish. Okay, here we go. Here's the rhythm. And I don't know if I can do that again. And I still have like a Dragon Gaiden. I haven't played that one. I still have Infinite Wealth. Those I really want to get into, and those same. I'm gonna play them for myself, enjoy them for myself, and then I'll just upload maybe little favorite parts. But you don't want to get distracted when you're doing that, because like I said, I love gaming, but I'm not that type of player who can play that long and then just shit. No, I can't do that. I can't sit on my ass for fucking 10 hours, 16 hours. I can't do that. That's not me. I mean, an hour is enough already. If I'm into it, 2 hours is already pushing it. So it's like, but with Cyberpunk, holy shit, man. I was playing a lot of it, man. And I was telling myself, shit, even my fucking ass would get fucking start aching and shit because I'm sitting down so much. I can't do it. So that's why the games I want to play, I'm going to play them for myself. And then I'll just upload little pieces of it. I still got RoboCop Rogue City, and I still have Terminator Resistance that I have. I have a lot of games that I bought I'm not buying any more games. I just uploaded some retro style beat 'em up gameplay with River City Girls, man. Wow. Like I didn't think I would really get into it, but it's fun. It was a fun game, man. And I already have, as a matter of fact, my copy of Marvel Cosmic Invasion for the PS5, and I gotta do some of that. I'll be doing some of that soon. Video gaming is easy, like I said. Uploading when I play with PS5, that's a breeze, man. I just have to upload it. I have to just put a description, and it's up. It's like easy peasy. But the Xbox is a little more. Xbox, you gotta put the time in, put a few maybe an hour a day, and then type of gameplay, and then just upload it one shot. That's the easiest way for me how I do it. But man, it's just like I can't wait for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I also have the Marvel Maximum Collection, and yep, that's also one that I want to put out there and play. But all of that coming up soon, gameplay, and then now also what I want to talk about, since the road to G-Fest has begun, and yeah, the last thing I want to talk about, especially with this update for May 2026, this will be my last G-Fest. And I'm not sad about it at all. I don't get sad. I'm just one of those people that doesn't get sad. It's G-Fest, it's another event. I've already pretty much, as far as a Godzilla genre, I hit the top of the mountain, man. I hit Mount Fuji already. I've already been to Japan. I went to Toho Studios. I already went to the Kamaito Tenshin Shrine. I ate true Japanese ramen. I ate true Japanese pork cutlets. I ate true Japanese beautiful pussy. I've already done it. I've done it all. I've reached the top of the mountain. Toho Studios was the best part, but also Nana was also a really good part too. And this is me being true, raw, and real, man. Her but JJ was like butterscotch, and her freaking booty hole was cinnamon. Like, I swear. just man, it's like what can I say, man? Well, anyways, getting back to G Fest. I've already been to G Fest. Went to G Fest 2023. That was good. Um, Going back this year, I, honestly, it's really because I already made the reservation and everything. And even a lot of people that tell me it's like G Fest is not the same. So, me, I went later. I went too late. So it's like I do have the true positive over there for me going to Chicago is that I have family friends over there, and I'm only gonna go to G Fest. I'm only gonna be at G Fest for 2 days. I'll be there on Thursday. I'll be there Thursday afternoon, and then I'll be there Friday and Saturday, and I'm leaving Sunday. So I'm not even spending the whole, I'm not spending the whole event there, my whole time there, because I don't feel I should. And it's just, I'll see I'll see Walt Jedi, a few other people that I know, Erica B, other people from Collect All Monsters, maybe, Christine, them. But I've already done it all, man. And it's not me being cocky. It's me being fucking true savage. That I've already accomplished everything I set out to accomplish in the Godzilla, for the Godzilla genre, in the Godzilla community. What else is there for me to do? I've already done it all, man. And I never really gave myself any credit for that. Like, accomplishing my dreams back to back. G-Fest 2023. And then fucking Tokyo, Japan 2024. Like, fuck, man. How many people get a chance to do that? And I'm blessed and honored and grateful that I did it. But that's why also I've been feeling more like, I've done it already. The collecting, of course, -1, and then of course with -0 coming out, like there's I can always love, I'll always love Godzilla, the character, the genre, but I don't have to. I've already done everything. I've already done it all. I mean, I don't need a big, huge crowd of people. I don't. It's just I've always been a true. People say, oh, like, well, I'm a true lone wolf. I know a lot of people who are not true lone wolves, man. They're full of shit. They're not. And I've always been a lone wolf. And I'm not. It doesn't bother me at all. Having 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 5, that's fine. I'm used to it. That's how I've always been. And I have a connection to small connections to the community, to the Godzilla community, but I've never really been like, oh my god, it's Matt Frank. Oh my god, it's this person, it's that person. I mean, the Linda Miller will always be a treasure in the community for me, especially a few others, but I just don't have, that's always been me, man. I've done it all. That's all I'll leave it at that. I've done it all. I've already hit the top of Mount Fuji. Not speaking figuratively, of course. Top of the mountain for Godzilla. I've already done it all. And another thing that sucks too is for a lot of people that are going to be who want to go visit Japan later, maybe from 2026 to 2027. Their restrictions are getting really bad now, and the prices are going up, super up, man. And I'm like, wow. I'm glad when I went to Japan. I'm glad I went to Japan in 2024 when everything was still, cheaper. And I already did it, man. So I'm fucking. I'm good, man. With everything I got going on, all the bullshit aside, I've already done it all, man. So I don't. That's why, like, I'll always still make video discussions with people talking about Godzilla. Godzilla's always gonna be in my heart, man. He's already in my heart. But as far as that, I've already done it all, man. So I'm just, for my channel and for the rest of the update, man. That's all I'm gonna say. And whatever content I got coming out, like I said, Gamera, gotta put Gamera up there too. So War of the Monsters, and then a few more others down the line, either Fist of Fury or Return of the Dragon. Kids, still got to do kids for more with consensus. And yeah, man, that's all I'm gonna stick to. Video game content. That's all I'm gonna stick to. I probably won't do another update for shit. Who knows? It's not my thing anymore, man. I don't love being a content creator. I just love talking about what I enjoy, which is Godzilla and stuff. But content creating, it's nothing, man. It's something that I've been doing less and less of, and you know, I don't take it seriously. It's just now it's just basically a regular hobby. Like I was really freaking bored, so that's why I decided to do it. You know, but the video discussions are always real, always amazing. Doing the gameplay is always amazing. I just don't. It's not my thing anymore, man. Been doing it for so long, for over almost 7 years. So it got old for me. Other people may like it, you know. Good for them, you know. Good for you, you know. But not me, man. It's just video. That's the video discussions and the gameplay. That's all it is for me, man. I don't like doing the work anymore. It's you know, I got other things in life more important, man. Keeping active, taking care of myself, reconnecting with my family, taking care of my family, bills, you know, everything. That's all me, man. Girls, you know, talking to a few girls and everything. So I always continue to evolve and adapt, and that's what I got to do. And for everyone who is supporting my channel, the true people out there, thank you. And I don't live in the past. I don't dwell on shit. People come and go in life. I move on. When I go to G-Fest, you know, I'm gonna have fun, be hanging out with, you know, with Jedi and with my family friend, a great friend, Robert Zilligan, and be staying with Peggy and their family, their beautiful family. And I'm gonna have fun, man. But at G-Fest, man, I'm just gonna say this, bro. Or people already know. People who truly know me already know. I want to go to G-Fest. I'm gonna have a good time with the very few people I hang out with, and everybody knows already not to fuck with me. Everybody who knows me knows, don't fuck with me at G-Fest, because I want to have fun. Nobody's fun wants to be freaking interrupted, especially mine. And I just want to have a good time, man. So I'll leave it at that, everyone. So y'all have, you know, a good day, and probably won't have another update for a while. But everyone who, you know, who has stayed true to my channel, man, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. I'll just stick to the video game content, you know, and the video discussion content. And besides that, man, this is Daniel, True Savage, founder of the Sci-Fi Society. Sci-Fi Society ain't going nowhere. True Savage Gaming with Primo will be happening more often too. And besides that, guys, I hope you all have a good day, man. G-Fest. This is the road to G-Fest. The road for me to go see my family. And in this month, and just to enjoy life, man. We go through, and another thing, never think that you will not go through anything else that people go through, because shit, I'm an example of that. I never thought anything that happened to me would I never thought the things that would happen to other people would happen to me. And look at me. Yeah, learning, man. Learning. Karma. I still believe in karma, man. I do. And you know, I've been humble. And shit, you don't want to be humble in the wrong way. And if you have any issues, take care of yourself, man. Take care of it. Get checked. Go to your doctor. Stick with your appointments, man. Do it, man. You don't want to once you hit 30, man, holy shit. People who know this, they already know, man. So anyways, guys, I've been talking for too damn long, man. I'm already getting tired of it. So y'all have a good day, man. This is Daniel, representing True Savage and the Sci-Fi Society, and I'm fucking out.
That whole story is like, that's pay-per-view, guys. Like, you don't get a lot of that stuff.
All right, no, one day.